Hi, I'm Miss Jenny with Miss Jenny's Cleaning in the Atlanta metro area. And I wanted to talk today about using Craigslist safely. So this video is going to be for people who are looking to use Craigslist to hire somebody to do services for them, because when I was doing my research, most of the information that I found was for people who were purchasing items. And one of the things that they tell you is to meet in a public place, which is really good advice, but that may be difficult when you're trying to hire somebody to perform a service. And so of course, meeting in a public place is a great safety tip. But what do you do when somebody needs to look at something in your house in order to give you an adequate bid or to perform the services in your house? And so that's what I wanted to talk about. And I'm going to do another video on what to do if you're somebody who's selling services like me, how to be safe. But I wanted to just start with the consumer first, or the customers first. So one of the big things that I would say is, a lot of things on Craigslist are done through email, and that's good for the initial contact. But my suggestion is, before you agree to have somebody come to your house and you give them your address, get their phone number. Get the phone number of the person that you want to, or you're interested in hiring. Don't give them yours yet. You get theirs first. Okay? And then you call them and you start asking questions. Ask, whatever is pertinent to what you need to have done. Ask them questions and listen to how this person carries themselves. Do they sound professional? Do they sound reasonable? Do they sound like somebody who can perform the job that you want them to do? Do they, listen for cues that maybe make you feel uncomfortable? And that leads me to my second tip would be, if for some reason you don't feel comfortable with this person and you're talking to them on the telephone, just say, okay, I think I'm going to shop around. There's nothing wrong with shopping around. A wise consumer will do that. See what other options you have, and, a ballpark price or whatever to help you make your decisions, or, things that are relatable to what you're trying to have done. So first, you want to get their phone number. Second, you want to talk to them and find out if they make you feel uncomfortable on the phone. Okay, so you've gotten that far, and now you feel like this person is reputable. The second thing you can do before you give them any of your information about where you live, they probably already have your phone number, because most of us have cell phones. So, but before you tell them where you live, ask for references. Get 2 or 3 references and call them. Call and find out, has this person done work for you before? How do you feel about the quality of the work? Would you hire them again? Questions along those lines. That gives you another area to evaluate whether or not this is a reputable person to be coming into your home. Do you feel that they're honest? Do you feel like you got a fair deal? Did they do the quality work that you were satisfied with? Those are all really good questions. Would you hire them again? So now you've gotten references, you've talked to the person, and you think that, okay, yes, maybe I will hire this person. Before you do that, have them meet them. And now here's where things get a little bit, you got to take the risk. So you're going to have this person come to your house to look at your deck, or in my case, since I do cleaning houses, maybe you want to do a walkthrough, let them know your areas of concern, and so on and so forth. So you're going to have a strange person coming to your house. My next suggestion is have somebody be with you. you know, of course, there's always your spouse or somebody like that. And I would say an adult, not a child, of course. Have another adult be there, somebody that you feel safe with, so that there's a witness if something should go wrong, which hopefully not. You know, most of the time I think that these things go well, but you can never be too careful. So it's good to have another person present. And then the last thing, it's not necessarily the least important, is make sure when this person comes to do their estimate, you have your cell phone in hand. And on the matter of cell phones, since you've already got another person available, or, you know, with you, they should have their cell phone too. And I will tell you, in my case, since I've changed our business format, and my husband and I have combined businesses, when I go to do estimates, or when he goes to do estimates, we go together. There's two of us. Now, granted, I'm a female. If we're doing an estimate for him, he's going to be leading that conversation. I may be there and I'll have my things that I have to say, you know, as far as scheduling or whatever. But there'll be two of us. And same thing for me, because I'm walking into a situation as well. So there will be two of us, which I'm going to cover more detail in another video. But more and more people are using Craigslist, and I understand that you feel vulnerable when you're responding to an ad, and we feel vulnerable too sometimes. Bottom line is, even if the person comes to your door, you don't have to open it. If they're knocking on the door and you look out the window or you look through your peephole and there's something just doesn't feel right, it feels wrong, don't open the door. Okay? We all want to be safe, and yet we all want to be able to live our lives and get things done and make purchases and have services done in our homes and our businesses. So it's okay to be safe. It's okay to say, I need to do this to be sure you're a legitimate business. I actually had a lady tell me one time that the reason why she wanted to meet with me and her husband would be present is to make sure that I was a real house cleaning lady, that my business was real, and that I was an honest and reputable person. And there's nothing wrong with that. Anybody who has a problem with that, there's your big sign right there. Tell them you're not interested. Thank you so much for listening. Again, my name is Jenny. My number is 301-331-1220. And I'm with Miss Jenny's Cleaning Service. Have a great day. Bye.